safety that we're after. We're not anti-hunting per se. We're anti-hunting in a residential neighborhood.
New tonight, some people in Lancaster are worried about their safety after they saw a man hunting near their backyards. Good evening to you. The man was not doing anything illegal, but that could change.
The town board is considering a law that would restrict where people can hunt. News 4's CALLAN joins us from the newsroom with the latest details. CALLAN?
Don, Jackie, the draft law would only apply to certain neighborhoods, but it still has hunting groups concerned, creating a heated debate in Lancaster.
Why do I want to gamble with my kid's life?
People living in Lancaster packed into the town board meeting to weigh in on a draft law that would make it illegal to discharge a weapon within 500 feet of a house. It would apply to 4 residential districts.
I don't think anyone with small kids or animals or anyone who likes to use their backyard would want somebody back there with either a longbow, crossbow, firearm, any type of weapon.
The controversy started in November when people living on Trentwood Trail in Seneca Place discovered a man longbow hunting in a narrow strip of woods that separates their backyards.
At one point there was supposed to be a street put in and there wasn't, and this gentleman did purchase the land and it's well within his rights to hunt on it.
Town board member Matthew Walter says the strip of land is about 50 feet wide and more than 1,000 feet long. The DEC says a longbow hunter only has to be 150 feet from a structure to hunt, and the distance is measured from the house and not the backyard.
With a 50-foot wide strip of land, if a deer is hit by an arrow, I would imagine it would travel further than that before it lay down and die, not to mention your own pets that people want to let their dog out in the backyard that could be mistaken for a deer.
They want this draft law to pass for safety reasons.
I think we can keep everyone safe without changing a law back to 500 feet.
Hunting advocates say using a longbow is difficult and is not as dangerous as people think.
If you miss, the arrow hits the ground a little bit after the deer, it doesn't continue to travel and become a hazard.
Now the town will weigh both sides and make changes to the draft law before moving forward. The draft law says if you're caught using a weapon within 500 feet of a home in those 4 districts, you can face a fine of up to $2,500 and 15 days in jail. Again, this law has not yet been passed. Reporting in the newsroom, CALLAN, News 4 at 11.